Hey, does anybody in here have like reoccurring dreams? I know this is a pretty common topic of something to happen to people, and it's not entirely uncommon for people to have reoccurring dreams or even themes that keep reoccurring in their dreams or certain concepts in dreams, even if the dreams aren't the same, certain things that happen that are pretty similar to other dreams that they've had. Um, since I was about 20, I've had quite a few dreams where I've had giant moths. Where I'll have a giant moth show up in some situation. Like the first time I remember having a dream that included a giant moth I was about 20 or 21, somewhere around that range. And I remember in my dream it was nighttime, and I was laying out in the woods somewhere, and I was laying on my back, but in my dream I couldn't move. And there was like I'm on my back, and there in front of me, above me, about 10 feet up or so, was this overhang, this rock overhang. And I was just laying there, couldn't move, could move my eyes in my dream, but I couldn't move anything else. And I was looking up, and the moon was right above me. It was a full moon, straight above me in front of my face. And I could see part of the overhang, and like off to my right, I could hear this fluttering going on. And then it got silent for a moment, and then above me I could see this giant moth laying on the edge of the overhang. It was a giant moth that had these kind of glowing eyes, and it was probably the size of a full-grown tabby cat. It was a huge moth, and it just sat on the edge of this overhang and stared at me for a minute. And then after a minute, it flew away. And after it flew away, it was just me looking up at the moon again for a minute. And then that's when I woke up. And I had that dream about 2 or 3 different times. And then here in the past, probably a year and a half, I've had a reoccurring dream. One I had about mid last summer. Once I had this dream. Second time I had this dream, what was it, about 2 or 3 months ago, and then I just had this dream again tonight, or last night. Pretty much what I'm doing is, in the dream, it's daytime. I'm in this car with about 2 other people. It's like 2 other people. I'm in this car. I'm in the back seat on the right-hand side, back seat passenger side. And we're going down some, it's like, it's not quite a back road, but it's like definitely a real scenic route. It's like you're going down, it's like you're going about halfway down the 68 before going to Chattanooga, about halfway down it before you get to that spot where it's like a right or left, and it goes left towards Chattanooga. I think some of y'all know what I'm talking about, but it's like you're going down 68 for like the first quarter of it, out towards the Homestead area. It's like you're going down that, or you're going on that road when you're driving through the Clark Range area to go to where those 2 gas stations are before you go on that road to Black Mountain. The Eagle Mart, and then there's like that Shell station there, and then there's the road to Black Mountain. It's like you're going down that road about halfway down it to get to that spot. And it's like a kind of road like that. And I remember we were talking about something that's getting a little heated. And then we stop. We get to this point where, because we're going to get out of the car, have a smoke, walk around a little bit, and just kind of like clear our heads for a little bit. And we get out of we pull over to this spot where there's like on the side of the road, there's a little clear area where they put some concrete down where you can park a car in case, your car has some trouble or something. And we parked there, and I see this little gravel road. Well, it's like this little gravel driveway, and about 30 to 40 feet down, it turns into this kind of rough, one vehicle dirt driveway. Almost like it's a really small dirt road, but it's almost more like a driveway. And I go down that a few feet, and all of a sudden my vision gets it doesn't really get blurry, but it's like everything starts vibrating really intensely. And I transform into this same height I am now, but I transform into this human-sized gypsy moth. And once I realized I've transformed into this, I'm looking around, looking at my wings and everything, pretty well-developed wings and whatnot. And the two people I was in the vehicle with had seen this, and they come down, they start, coming down the little driveway there, and they're like, oh shit, what the hell is this, and I was I remember looking over at them, kind of halfway turning around and being like, fuck you guys. And then I ended up flying off, and flying away over the trees and shit. And I had that dream again last night. I've had that dream reoccur. That's the third time I've had that dream since summer of 2018. And I've had a couple other dreams that I've had once or twice, at different periods. I can't really remember the details much, but I know it involved giant moths. So, do y'all have any reoccurring dreams, and if so, what were they about?